Look at my hair right now. If you blur your eyes, you can pretend I'm Patti Smith. Check it out. Because the night belongs to lovers. Right? Caramel sky, painted across the clouds. Somebody's struggling, but everyone's allowed. And if you're gonna reach for the stars. Pack yourself a lunch in some antique jars. Celebrate your fears, celebrate your scars. You've earned every one. You're a shiny old car. Shine on, shine on, shine on. You got the Mercedes covered up with rust. Champagne fizz from the boom to the bust. From a faraway farm to the California gold. Chasing down a dream you just can't be sold. Celebrate life, let it all fall free. Kick off your shoes and wiggle your feet. And shine on, shine on, shine on. Man, back in the 90s, I was in a band called the Rugburns. And I remember we were playing a gig in Indianapolis. And we got there early, and it was a club called the Patio. And I'm talking really early. We got there like 7 hours early. And we were in our van, and on the side of the van, we put St. Joseph's Catholic School. Because nobody's ever going to break into a Catholic church van. I came up with this idea. So I get to the club, and my booking agent, we were with Lobotomy Booking, this punk rock agency, says, hey man, you're gonna be doing some shows with Todd Snider and the Nervous Wrecks, and it'll be this fun cold bill. It's back in the early 90s, so. Todd Snider and the Nervous Wrecks pull up 7 hours early too. So we exchange pleasantries, and Todd says, let's see if we can get into the club early. So he knocks on the door, and they go, hey, Todd, come on in. He goes, do you mind if we set up a wiffle ball field in here, and we play wiffle ball with the Rugburns? And they were like, sure. And I remember looking at Todd, and I go, you can do that? What a beautiful lesson. Man, home plate was a pint glass. Will Kimbrough was a guitarist. He set up a bar stool as third base. And he starts pitching curveballs to me. We were getting so into the game, and it was tied, and we were going into extra innings, and the sound man showed up. He was like, you guys got a sound check? And we were like, we don't want to. We've got a wiffle ball competition. And a few years later, we were playing some street festival, and who was there? Todd Snider and the Nervous Wrecks. Again, Todd sees me, hugs me, and he goes, come into my dressing room back here. So I go back, and he has all this nail polish, and he goes, let's paint each other's toenails. And I was like, you can do that? And he painted peace signs on my toenails. And I painted his toenails, all different colors. We played that show. Man, and then over the years, we'd run into each other at all kinds of places. Man, I love Todd. And it was never a dull moment around him. And then, just like 7 weeks ago, we were both playing the John Prine You Got Gold tribute show at the Ryman, sold out. And I get there early. I don't know why, but I got there like 5 hours early. And guess who was there early? Todd Snider. He was there 5.5 hours early. And I come backstage at the Ryman and he sees me and he goes, "Steve, come up to my dressing room with me." Well, the Ryman, they run that thing like a Swiss watch there. And everything's organized. And I'm supposed to be sharing a backstage room with Bonnie Prince Billy and John Paul White. And Todd goes, "No, come to my dressing room. I think I'm sharing it with a guy named Evan Dando." And I go, "Oh no." Because I go way back with Evan Dando. And he goes, "I've never met Evan Dando. Wasn't he in the Lemonheads?" And I go, "Yeah." So we go up to this tiny dressing room with Todd Snider and Evan Dando. And Evan sees me and he goes, "Poltz, remember when we were trying to get an 8-ball of Coke in the 90s in front of the Casbah?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And then there's a big jar of weed on the table that Todd had. And Evan goes, "Can I have some of that?" And Todd goes, "Sure." And he hands him a big fat rolled joint and a pipe. And they're smoking it. And the room is so smoky, I'm getting a contact high. I don't know where all the time went. Finally, the stage manager comes and goes, "Steve, you're supposed to be in a dressing room with Bonnie Prince Billy. We've been looking for you everywhere. You're on in 8 minutes. Come down." Todd goes, "What John Prine song are you singing?" And I go, "Illegal Smile." Todd goes, "Perfect. I'll go out in front and watch it." So I'm so contact high, I walk out to a sold-out crowd at the Ryman, and I come up with the coolest opening line. The place is hushed quiet, and I go, "Man, I've just been upstairs sharing a dressing room with Todd Snider and Evan Dando, and I think I need to call my sponsor." So I go out, the song goes great, and then Todd ends the show doing Lake Marie with John Prine's band, and then we all go out and sing Paradise. And when I left that night, I hugged Todd really hard. And then he hugged me and I said, "Shine on, brother." And I got home and the next morning I called my good buddy Bob Schneider and I said, "Man, you gotta hear Todd Snider's new record." And Bob's the most honest person and hates everything. An hour later he texts me back, he goes, 9 out of 10, loved it. And when I was worried about Todd, I don't know why, I had a weird feeling. And we lost him. And I just want to say, God bless Todd Snider and shine on, my friend. Feel the feel, taste what's real. Jump in the ocean, embark like a seal. And if you're gonna reach for the sky. Smile at a stranger, let the tears fly. Celebrate peace, don't pick fights. Communicate love, turn on your light. And shine on, shine on, shine on.